Welcome. It is my great pleasure to introduce one of my clients inside of the Living Abundance Mastermind, Natalia Shpek-Whitby. Natalia Shpek-Whitby helps women leaders to elevate their style and personal brands so they can boost their magnetism, own their unique essence, and have the courage to create their biggest visions. Her work meets at the intersection of styling, branding, spirituality, and sustainability, drawing from 8 years of corporate PR. Welcome, Natalia. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So I've had the great pleasure of working with Natalia inside of the Living Abundance Mastermind, and she's been on a really beautiful, extraordinary journey of growth, of evolution, of transformation, and has kindly volunteered to come and share some of her experience inside of this body of work with us. And of course, you've had 2 rounds inside the mastermind, so we are connecting after round 2. And I would love you to share a little bit about where you were when you entered the mastermind this second time. Would you mind casting back to the start of your journey?
Yes, I was just thinking about it before our conversation, and it's so interesting how on the surface level, everything was fine and everything sounded and looked like, my life was going well. And yet there was a pull inside me that took me to this journey the second time. And I don't think I fully realized why at the time. I just trusted my intuition. I know that when I get this intuitive call, I need to listen to it. And I am so glad I did. So where I was is, as soon as I opened up to the container, I realized I had this fog kind of in my vision. So I couldn't see what it is I wanted, or how to begin creating it. And it caused a great amount of frustration. So probably the first few months of Mastermind, I spent trying to get that vision out of myself, and I was failing and failing. And that was probably, I guess, the biggest pain in my life at the time, is that I just didn't know what it is I wanted to create next and how to go about it. I had all this creative energy bubbling inside of me, and I didn't know how to channel it.
Mm. And also, your girls are still quite young, but you just
Yeah,
kind of come out of that really
I
intense
just
baby phase as well, right?
yeah, come out of mat leave, and it was a bit extended for various reasons. So my little one was not, well, maybe a year and a half when I joined, but yes, I felt like I'm ready for the next step, and then I didn't know what it was, and I felt really disconnected from my power and my vision.
Mm.
Um, so even though my life looked fine on the outside, there was this kind of disconnection happening on the inside.
Mm. Thank you for sharing that. I know there's a lot of people who will relate to that feeling. And what did you find once you came in and did the work using the step-by-step process, showing up with the support of the calls and the work? What started to shift and change and evolve for you during your time in the mastermind?
So many things. So first, I think what I was shown was my energy leaks, which is such a powerful tool you use within the mastermind. And it's not, the sexiest thing. Everybody is about manifestation and big vision, but you can't go about your big vision if your foundation is not strong enough. So I was really taken down into my foundation and shown where I needed to repair and heal things. And I'm not going to lie, it was an uncomfortable journey, because this second time round, it was like an enhanced experience. I was kind of shown that there are certain things that I've been healing for too long, and it was time to just really go there and heal it once and for all.
To go down to the root.
to the root of certain issues. And for the first time in several years, I've been feeling these how various, I guess, issues of my life I've been working on separately were connected, and how one was feeding into another, even though on the surface they didn't look connected at all.
Yes, amazing. Well, brave work you did, going deep into the foundation. Is there anything else that you'd like to share from some of the inner shifts that happened during your time in the mastermind?
So again, I didn't know this or necessarily choose this with my mind when I came into mastermind. I just completely surrendered to the journey. And what I was shown is that I really needed to work on my self-worth. And I didn't know quite how many holes there were in that foundation. So I feel like that was my greatest transformations through the mastermind, is really owning my self-worth again through healing some of the generational and family patterns, but also some bits from my own life, and even healing various parts of my careers and how they all merge together. And what happened once I've done this really, I guess, difficult but necessary work, was that things started shifting on the outside, even when I didn't plan to or didn't make active effort to create anything yet. I was still deep into my transformational work when I started already attracting some opportunities. I attracted a work project that helped me open up my vision to what kind of service I can be providing, not just working one-on-one with people or individual clients, but also offer consulting. And it was a beautiful experience. And yes, I got more connections, potential collaborations with people. So there were lots of beautiful ripples happening on the outside as I was doing this deep diving.
Yes. So doing that brave, deep foundational work, actually sealing up those energy leaks, reclaiming parts of yourself, your self-worth, and then attracting and drawing things towards you without even really trying. Amazing opportunities coming your way. Beautiful. And what else have you noticed around what's come through now around your connection to yourself, your connection to your work, and your connection to your business vision? Where are you sitting now?
So I feel much more connected to my power through this work that I've done, and it kind of crept up on me. I haven't noticed, and then suddenly I'm like, yes, I'm feeling a lot less self-conscious. I'm feeling much more ready to take steps, and even the way I talk about my work has been a lot more open. I'm much more open to sharing my truth, which before I was hiding quite a bit. I guess it was linked to that self-worth bit, but I also felt like what I was creating inside of me was a bit too far-fetched and no one would be interested in that. And I kind of lost a lot of that self-consciousness. And even the way I've been able to share my essence in non-work related circles has also been quite different. So it's been yeah, an interesting couple of months since the journey has ended, but the gifts are continuing to give.
Absolutely. And it seems like your business and your work has just gone through this big upgrade. Like this integration of all these parts of yourself seem to have come together, ready to play at this new level now. Quite exciting to witness what's here for you.
Thank you. Yes, indeed. I think that was like the culmination of my journey and the mastermind, all these pieces coming together. And I was shown how I need to integrate various work and life experiences into what I'm creating now and how to bring it forward. And it also brought about a lot of healing to various parts of my work life that I felt a bit abandoned at times because of the way I changed careers. And yes, so I'm very excited because now I am much more connected to that vision that I felt was kind of somewhere in the fog over a year ago, and I feel much more empowered in creating it.
Amazing. Great work. Such beautiful work. Of course, the journey continues. There's always a new level. But it's been absolutely beautiful to witness this growth, transformation, evolution as you stepped into your power, welcomed in, created space for this next level business vision to land, and courageously listening and taking those next aligned action steps forward. Absolutely beautiful. And thank you so much for the gorgeous work you've been doing inside and out. It truly is a massive contribution. And what would you say for anyone who's interested in exploring this manifestation mastery work, joining us to dive deeper inside of this work? What would your words of wisdom be?
Well, if you are ready for a big upgrade in your life and business, this is the one container that I have, I can say works. And if you're ready to do the work, I would say, it's not for people who just want to show up and not do any work. It's definitely a place where you will be shown where you need to heal, what you need to seal in your foundations. And it's probably one of the most powerful journeys I've been on in my personal development life. So I highly, highly recommend it. You don't have to know exactly what you want out of it. It will show you. It's a very, very powerful container. Amazing people inside, all very conscious, like-minded, great support. Yes, I'm so happy I gifted myself this experience.
I'm so happy you did as well. Thank you so much for taking the time to share your experience. It's so valuable and helpful for others to hear as well, so we feel less alone in our journey. And so much love, and speak to you soon. Thank you, Natalia.
Thank you.